So today we'll continue same age on here Python concept. So today we'll start from we'll add on here operators. Operator dot py. Suppose this is a simple uh, mathematical operator. Okay. Suppose a is equal to 5, b is equal to 2. Okay. So we want to print addition a plus b. Okay. Subtraction a minus b. Multiply a divide a divided by b. And also this is a floor division. This is a floor division. Like just I print this code. CD CD fundamentals. Then py operators dot py. Okay, so addition subtraction. Okay, division 2.5, floor division 2 means floor division means divide by 2 we have 5 divided by 2 is equal to 2 and 0.5. Then give value only integer value on here. Like on here uh, 3. Then output will be 1.
I think mode we use for that. So similarly, floor
Yeah,
division is
yeah,
that.
same things. Yes, mode also same thing. Module ampersand.
Yes.
Yes, same things were on there. But on here use floor division.
Okay.
So and now use also on here module. So just I print these things on here also. Py. But on here, what is the difference? On here, this is a give the reminder. This is a give reminder. Okay, and then this we have three things. When divide, remind, reminder, uh, like just my share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so suppose 5 divided by 5% 2. Then we have 2 and remaining 1 and divide by 2. We have three things. Then this is a 2, 1 is a reminder, and this is 2 come from on here. This is a 2. Okay, just I on here only explain.
Okay, means that no fraction value will come here, only the integer value will come.
Yes, yes. On here, this is a reminder from here. Reminder is on here 2. Like this. This is a reminder, and this is a 2 divided by 2. The 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 is 4. Remaining 1. Okay.
Okay.
After that, we have a module. Then this is a exponential. Okay, like we have 5
To the power 3.
yeah, 5 multiply 5 multiply 5 multiply 5 5 multiply in
Yes.
3 times.
Yes.
Okay,
Mm.
and also we can on here print negative negative. So it will show the negative like this.
Okay. Negative is a new thing, I think.
Yeah, negation, and also you can show these things also. And now we have talk about the
Comparison.
uh, assignment operator.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm.
assignment operator like we have x is equal to 10 and
Mm.
x plus x plus okay
15
is
is
equal
equal to
to
5.
5.
15 will be
Okay,
there. Mm.
then after what is the output? Okay, or
Mm.
if you can see on here x plus 5 and again x plus is equal to 1, then what is the output on here? X, these things means this is a plus plus, means you can say plus plus. Okay,
Mm.
this is 15. After that x is equal
16.
to x plus 1, then output will be 16.
Mm.
Output will be 16.
Mm.
Okay, this is a assignment operator.
Mm.
After that we have comparison.
Assignment operator is similar to the C sharp.
Yeah, this is a on here. This is similar. Yes,
Mm.
this is similar in C sharp.
Mm.
And after that we will talk about the comparison operator. So comparison operator we have like print like equal. Okay, a is equal to b. Okay, and a not equal to b. Okay, if greater than b, then less than b, then equal or less than equal to, less than equal to. This is a comparison operator.
I think there is no change. Only the single change is there is equal to.
Yeah, only change this thing. Then we will talk about the logical operator, or we will talk about the um, identity operator.
Mm.
Suppose we have print is a is b. Okay, a is
Mm.
b or a is not b. Okay, then
Mm.
this is a true. Okay, this is true if same object. This is false if both are not same.
So it will only work for the object, or it will work for the very
Yes, this is also
valued variable.
this is work for the object also.
Only object and value also. Like that, if
Uh,
we have a x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 5,
no, no, this is
then we
this is on your saying this is work also value and object both.
okay, okay.
Okay, now you can print these things. Uh, okay, you can see on here is true false. Uh, and also greater than or less than they also all things is true false. The
Okay.
comparison operators also return true false, and
Mhm.
identity operator also return true false. Okay, so now next is logical operator. Logical operator. Suppose a greater than 2 and b less than 5. This is the end operator. And or operator, or also this print true and false. Not a greater than b. Okay,
Okay,
so
okay.
on here also get it true and false return logical operator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is logical operator, identity operator, comparison operator. This will return true and false. This assignment operator like is a increment decrement. Okay, you can see in the C sharp and also in C C++, increment, decrement, this is like some concept on there. And these things for the simple mathematical addition. This all operator on here. Okay, now we'll talk about the while while.py. So suppose I is equal to 1 and while I less than or equal to 5, then print I is equal to 1, I is equal to 1, okay, and I plus, okay, increment on here. Then still I equal to 5, it will print the value. CD py
I
while.py.
think it will be print out 5 times.
Yes, it will print 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we'll talk about the jump statement. Jump statement. So jump statement, suppose j is equal to 1 and while j is less than 5, then if I is equal to 3, then break, otherwise continue. Okay, this is a jump statement, like in the same things in the C# and C.
Yes.
Okay, so these things on here, like print on here. Okay, you can see 1 and 2 only, because I is equal to 3, then break.
Okay.
And also same thing for the, this is a break statement. Also we'll talk about the k is equal to 1 and this same thing for the continue. If if k is equal to 3, then increment, then increment, then increment. Okay, if 3, then increment and
So 3 will
skip
not
that
print
rest.
here. 3 will not print here, I think.
Yes, when key is 3, then skip that iteration.
Yes.
So just I print on here. You can see 1, 2, 3 and skip 3.
Okay.
Okay, then we have continue, break, and simple while loop. There is J in the while loop. And after that, we will talk about the
Go to
lambda.
statement is there also. Like
Sorry?
we can go to statement.
Yes, go statement on here not available. Go not available on here. Only this go statement is not. Go statement is only this concept is
Okay,
continue and
breaking
break.
continue is there only.
Yes, and while.
Okay.
This thing available on here.
Okay.
Then go to the lambda. Lambda dot py. So suppose sum is equal to lambda a comma b. Okay. So this lambda used for the suppose that you have single line statement. Okay, single line for the single line statement, it can be used like sum print sum. Okay, and we have lambda multiply then product. Okay, these things, same things you can use in the one line statement. Suppose we have list number list. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we want to multiply square list. Okay, 1, 2 to 4, 3 to 9, 4 to 4, 16, 5 to 15 number list. Okay, through this lambda, you can in the one line you can do these things. And you can, if you want to even number, then suppose even even number, even list, then you can, like, you can throw this lambda and modulus use in the one line, you can get the data. Okay. And if you want mm, sorted data, okay, we want sorted data, then uh, on here this is a minus, throw this minus, sort by descending, and print. So this is lambda actually used for the in one line statement, like this things requirement. If you need, then you can use lambda. Lambda dot py. Okay. Then on here sum 8, product 15, and sequence. Okay, this final on here, printing on here. Just I print also the things. Square print square list. Also you can print these things. Even print. Okay. So again, you can see 8 square 1 4 9 16 25, even number 2 4. Okay, from the even number 2 4. And after square sorting, this is a this is a ascending order. Okay, this is a square sorted list, ascending order. We want this is okay. This variable I am using number list. We want to use this variable 1 2 number list. Okay, this is number list, and maybe okay, this is confusion variable. Okay, multiple time. So I change the name is a. This is a square. Okay, sorted list. This copy is based on here. Okay, then I will check. You can see on here. This is a descending order. Okay, 5
What will
4
be the line number 13?
13. Line number 13. Yes, this is sorted. Sorted on here. Use the sorted number list key lambda x colon minus x. Minus x means this is a descending order. Sorted list. Sorted. This is a function. This is function. Inside this we have array and key lambda x colon minus x. If you remove these things, then you can got the ascending order.
Okay.
Okay. Minus 1, then descending order. So this is a fundamental. Now we move to the some advanced. Mm. We go to the and okay. So on here we will talk about the class. So we have created the class user colon and def init. You can write init Okay, suppose on here this is a constructor. Actually, not is a constructor, but work as a constructor.
But the name of the constructor is different at the class.
Yes, yes. Actually, this is a no, but this is a not constructor. I'm not saying this is constructor.
Mm,
Okay. Actually, this is like a constructor. When you create the instance, then
mm,
this method will call. This is a method. Okay. Underscore and underscore. This is method. Okay. So this method called when create the instance.
So
But
it is a
when
default method, or we can create a
yeah,
forcefully for that.
yeah, this is a default method. Okay.
Okay.
Suppose
Okay.
only this is default method on this is a self. In the C sharp we have this keyword.
Yes.
In other skill we have this same thing is here this. Okay. This dot. Okay. This dot email, this dot username. So on here
Mm,
self dot username, self dot
mm,
email.
mm,
Okay. And on here we have passed these things. And this is a function. Okay. Def means function. D of function info self. Okay, we can assign
mm,
value on here self, and from the self we can print on here. Okay,
mm,
so now go on here. We have user. Okay, is equal to we have pass on here. We have two parameter. Okay, username and email. Or we have okay this is good. One is a limit. Second is
mm.
email like test at the rate gmail.com and here. Okay, so
I think double quote is extra in this.
yes. Yeah, register.
Mm.
Okay.
So
So actually this is the binding. Why this binding is coming? Because we moved to on here. Okay, this line, parallel this line. Barabar.
so
And
creating a very object of that class user,
yeah,
we
this
should
correct.
use user is equal to the user
Yeah,
is small
yeah, this
in a small cap. It's a object of the user class.
correct. This is a class. I am creating the object of that class. Okay.
Okay.
So
Mm,
object name and class
mm,
name. Inside the
mm,
class name, we have passed the parameter. We have two
mm.
parameter. Like a constructor is a verb. Because in the C sharp, you can see in the constructor, we have passed four parameter. Then you can, when you create the instance, inside the instance, you can pass the four parameter.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
self is mandatory to pass in the def in underscore init.
yeah,
Self.
self is mandatory because without self, how to set the value? How to set the value? Okay. So
Okay.
self is mandatory on here.
Okay. Okay. And
So
whatever property we just want to define, the value
yeah,
you get from user, you just need to pass in that parameter of that constructor init
yeah,
method.
yes, you can set on here. So again, let's print this. Uh, go to the just again close these things. Terminal pd pd d. Okay. Then py class
Class py.
py. Output is not coming. Okay. Advance. We have go to the advance. Okay. This print. Okay. We need to print the value. Okay. This I'm only returning. I'm only returning. So we want to print. So uh, output will come. Mm, username and email. Username and email. Why not call the second check session? Okay. Okay. File was not saved that time. You can see Nimit and email. Okay. So this is a class. Inside the class, we have init. This is default method. Okay. Inside this self, like this, and we have this two parameter pass when you create the instance of class. Okay, and assign this variable in this username and password through the self like this, and this create the function display info def like is a function and self be a set value on here when create the instance. Then after that call this function from this instance dot method name, instance dot method name. So this is a method name. Okay, this is instance, then instance dot method name. This is it. Then return username, this username self dot, and this self dot email, and print the value. This is the output. Okay. So then we'll talk about the inheritance.
Okay.
Inheritance.
So it means that whenever we create a class in Python, we just need to define a method of def underscore underscore init.
Init.
Okay.
Yes.
And in that we just need to pass a self and whatever property which is required to use in this class,
Yes.
we just need to pass in the parameter of init, and then we can
Yes.
use that.
Then we can use that.
Okay.
So now we'll talk about the inheritance. So inheritance, we have syntax like this. Admin user. This is in my you can say like admin. Okay. Okay. We have admin. This is a child class. User is a parent class. So in the C# we have syntax. This is a class admin colon when you inherit the class, then admin colon extend admin colon user like this thing in the C#. Admin colon user, correct? But on here we write the inside this parenthesis class name. On here we pass the inside the parenthesis we pass the class name, which class you are inherit. This is a parent class, this is a child class. Parent class, this user parent class, and admin child class. Okay. And when you inherit parent class, then you can pass in the parenthesis.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's the same.
Yeah, remaining is same. So remaining after that init, then self, username, email. Okay, two parameters same. This come from parent. This come from parent, but on here admin level we have created new. Okay, so on here super, you can see understanding the super
Base class. Base
yeah,
class. Base
this is
class.
a base class, correct? So super dot init username and email. This data come from the on here. This data come from here. This data will come from here, and after that assign value. After that assign value. Okay, when you execute this line, you create the instance, then data come from there, from parent class, and self that admin level, because admin level property
Defined in the
is,
child class.
yes, is created in the child class. Okay, so so on here value set, and after the same method display info self, and also this super dot display info. Super dot display info. Super means this call the child class, parent class. Sorry, super means call the child class method, parent class method. This is a parent class method. Display info. Okay, display info. Okay, from the display info, get value base info. Okay, base info we have value is username and email. Username and email. We have this info. This information come from the child parent class. This information come from parent class. Super dot display info, and this set in this variable, and on here data and admin level is available in the child class. Okay, so now we create the on here admin. Uh, just I don't. Okay, just like this parameter. Nimit, and label is, you can say, we have admin row level is 5.
Yes.
Okay, so now save. So you can see, create the instance of admin. Create the instance of admin. Admin inherits user. Then go to the user. Okay. Then go to the user. Correct. I pass the 3 property on here. Then user. After when you call this, then they go to the user and set this property on here. Set this property username email on here. After back. After back. Then after back. Then set property in on here also. Set property on here. Self dot admin level 5. Okay, this property set on here. This property set on here, because you can understand this is a admin on your pass parameter. This is a class. Okay, this when you execute this line, admin is equal to admin, then execute this line. This line go to on here. Go to on here. Okay, then come on here, cursor come on here. Then cursor is saying super dot init. Then super means it will go on parent. It will go on parent. Okay, init on here, come on here. Set value. Then back to again. Again back to on here. Then new line. Set value admin level. Okay, then come back to on here. Then again next line. Print admin dot display info. Then admin dot display info. Then this method call. Okay, this method call on here and self. Okay, then super. Then go to a super. Then again go to the parent and super dot display info. This super dot display this method call on here. On here, value already set on there because through the okay child parent child relationship through the inheritance. So get value from on here from this function and set on here. After that, return this value set from parent and this value in the child, and then output will come on here. Then again this execute this line. Okay, now you can see the output again. Okay, now you can see one by one line. Any confusion on here?
So when it will be give on the child parent class when the execution point come on that line of 15, right?
Yeah, this is line number 15.
15.
From
Yes.
here, go to the parent class.
Okay, parent
On here,
class.
like call the constructor of base class. Base class means parent class.
Yes,
Base
yes.
class, call the constructor of base class. Okay. Now can you understand?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now this is a you can some understand this. Again I will discuss with the inheritance. Here inheritance inheritance dot py. So on class we have each class is super class 1. Okay, and on here we have self. We have method is on here info, and this is super class. This is a super class, and I create another class super. Okay, this is a super class 2. Okay, now 2. Now we have 2 support class. Then again create the one is child class, subclass. Okay. So super info. This is a method like print. This is a subclass. This is subclass. And again super dot info. This is called from super dot info. And also you have to talk about the super info. And self info. Okay. So after that, I create the object of obj is equal to subclass and subclass dot info. So on here we have actually on here uh, on here and in the C sharp multiple inherent is supported or not in C sharp?
No, we can do by the interface.
Correct. But in the Python it is supported. So we have created the two super class, two parent class, super class 1 and super class 2. Okay. We have two class and both class inherit in the child class, super class 1 and super class 2. Okay, both class inherit in the child class. After that on here we have question. We have two parent class. In the both parent class we have method name is on here same. Method name is same in both class. So your question, so method name is same, that maybe conflict or error is coming on here because method name is same. You are inherit both method on here and you are multiple inheritance on here. Okay. So on here we have when call the first inherit. Okay, like on here super class 1. This execute first. This call later. Then when obj when subclass go on this child class first on here, then this method will execute, not this. This is a first, suppose that we have passed the inherit two classes, then first class method will execute if we have same method name. If we have same method name, then first class method will execute.
A little bit confusion is there. If you compare with the class file, I am a little bit confused about the classes. Not first confusing with the classes that in the previous class file you just shown that init is required to define init. Okay, so
Yeah. Okay.
init you
Okay.
are not defining. Okay.
Yeah.
Second is
Correct.
that in line number 12 we use a super word. Super bracket dot info. Okay, so this super we have defined where?
This super,
No, line number
this
12. Yeah, this super.
not defined. This is an inbuilt keyword.
Okay, okay.
And also your question is we have saying init. On here
Yes,
we have
yes,
defined the init. So
yes.
when assign the value, when you need to assign the value, then you need to this init. If not
Okay,
assign the value, then don't need this
okay,
init. Okay, I'm
okay.
not
There is
assigning
no
any. I'm not
Okay.
assigning any value on here.
Hmm.
Okay, so we need to assign the value in the, suppose that we have created the class in the constructor, correct? And no,
Hmm.
sorry, class, not constructor, on the C#. Then
Hmm.
always no need to create the create the constructor. No
Yes,
need.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, same things on here. When you assign the value through the constructor, then you create the name is init. Okay, if
Hmm.
if you assign the value, then you can create the constructor. If
Hmm.
not assigned, then not create the constructor. So I am
Hmm.
on here. I'm not assigning any value on here. So I'm not creating init.
Okay. If we write superclass 2 and superclass 1 like this in the line number 9 under the subclass superclass 2 and comma superclass 1.
Yes. Okay. This is 2 and this is 1.
Okay. So it
Then
will go first to the superclass
yeah,
2.
then output will be this. This method will execute.
Okay.
Just I print on here one by one. I
So
tell you.
another question, superclass super.info, the keyword super you use to call the base class.
Correct.
And
Base class.
again you use superclass 2. So here
This is a
while
yeah. This is a explicit. We have implicit. This is a implicit.
okay.
This is a implicit. This is a explicit. They actually suppose that when you in the we talk about the C#, we have
Hmm.
two interface and same interface. Both interface we have same method. And we want to
Hmm.
call the method name in method name. Then if you conflict, then we call the explicit interface interface
Hmm.
name dot method name. Same things on
Hmm.
here. This is
Hmm.
a same method name on here. Info and info. We want to call, so we call with the class name dot info means this is a explicit, this is a implicit.
Okay.
Okay, so just
Okay.
I first I 1 then 2 what the
Hmm.
output, then 2 and 1 what the output I saw on here. Py inheritance dot py. Okay, inherit. Okay, we need to move to the session. Okay, no
You need to own
cd,
the advanced
yeah,
CDADV.
and pv inheritance. Okay, then on here you can see the, this is a, okay, just
Subclass.
need to print the value. This is a, this is a subclass. Okay, subclass we need to also print on here. We are not printing on build, only returning.
So if we returning, then we can pass in the print in that
Yeah,
subclass,
we
no?
can also you can set the value and you can print. So on here print, then save and done. Okay, now you can see subclass, superclass 1, superclass 2. Superclass 2 because this is a explicit method name call on here. That means superclass 2. Okay, superclass 1, this is first on here. Then on here,
Hmm.
this is a super this method, this execution on here. Then again move these things 2 and 1. Then 2 and 1, then super dot info. Then
Hmm.
on that, in that case, this execution on here. Okay,
Hmm.
so also on in both case, this is a same output on here. Superclass 1, superclass 1, superclass 2, superclass 2,
Hmm.
superclass 2
Yes, yes.
and
Yes,
superclass 2.
yes.
If I change on here 1, because this is a explicit. Okay, this is explicit because on here calling super class 2, then 1, then again run. You can see 1. Okay.
Okay.
So this is inheritance and class. After we'll talk about the modifier. Modifier. Suppose we have created the class user and okay, and def in it like these things. Okay, email, username, email. This is it. Okay. So this is a username. Okay, username and email, and also we have one parameter created ID. And ID, the self.id. Okay, on here we have created the underscore double underscore. Okay, so double underscore, it is a private.
Okay.
Okay, and on here we have not anything, then it is public. If we add the single, that is protected. Double, private, single, protected. No, if you are not using anything, then it is a public. Okay.
Okay.
So
single core underscore is protected. Okay.
yes. Then on here print. Okay. So this is a double, private, single, protected. If not any attribute, then public. Okay. So I create the object of user ID, Nimit, and email. Test@gmail.com. And user.display. So on here what is the output on here?
So ID we are accessing within the class. Okay.
Again tell me.
Username public.
This when I create the instance on here, value set on here. Okay, ID, Nimit, email, set value on here, and this is the same function. Okay, display info, ID on. Okay, then display method call on here, ID,
all
value
will
on here.
possibly print. All will print because in the class.
Yes. Okay. So ID, username, and email, I'll value print on here. And if user, this is a work fine. What? Because this is a protected, and we have class. Actually, we have class. This is a till here we have class. Till here we have class. Not this. This is outside the class. This is class. This is class,
How
and
we
this is
can access the private method outside the class?
correct. We am passing this value. Actually, this is a inside this method, inside this class.
Mm,
This is inside the class. That region it is
mm,
uh, okay. That region it will execute print this value. And same things I again things I have username. Okay, username and display info. Then after that we have object come
mm,
value on here. Come value on here. Okay,
mm,
user is equal to user,
mm,
and this is object. So then value on here. Then value on here. ID, ID, name, username and email on here. Then username. This is a public. It will accessible. No issue. Protected also accessible. Okay,
mm.
and public. It is not accessible. This issue the error. Public. Just okay. Just run this code. CD CD ADB, then PY modifiers dot PY. Okay, now you can see what the message is coming on here.
Print user ID raise attribute alert. Object cannot be attribute ID. Okay.
Okay, so this is a due to the private res attribute here. This is a private
Okay.
due to the private region. It is not accessible
Mm,
outside this class.
okay.
Okay, so this is a modifier, and we now we will talk about the suppose that we have one class. Okay, one class how to access to another class. Suppose this is a one folder. Okay, inheritance we will use in the modifier or class. Then how to
Mm,
use, how to use.
mm, mm.
So if you understand the TypeScript, this way we can create the import export. Same things on here concept.
Okay.
So suppose I create the one on here. Create the my module dot py, sorry, py.
PT use there. Mm,
Okay, I create the method create colon print. Again we have print the method and farewell, and then again next method def and underscore farewell. So this is a private. This is a
Private, public,
protective.
protected,
This
and
is a
public.
public. Okay,
Mm,
we
mm,
have three methods on here. So this
mm,
is a module. I have created this module on here. We want to
mm,
access this module into
mm,
the another class, another
mm,
file.
mm.
So we want to create one file is on here main.ts, main.py, sorry, main.py.
PY.
Okay. So on here, we write on here from my module import git and comma farewell. These things you can use. Okay. So you can see on here print git. Okay. This value come from module folder. Module. Okay. My module. This function come from my module. So you can write these things from my module import. Okay. Import method name greet farewell. These things you can call and according you can print on here.
Okay.
Okay. Suppose if want to only access public pages, like if you want to access only public, uh, import only public function. Then we have write on here from module import grade, and you can write okay, this is a private, and on here write asterisk, or only to like this, only this is a public. Okay, suppose if you want to this is a public. Okay, on here this is a R method on here, farewell and both method on here, but on here only public. And if you want to access whole module, want to access whole module, then you can write only these things. If you want to access whole module, then you can write this thing. If you want only public, then only this 8. If you want to function wise, suppose we have 10 function. If you want only 5, then pass on your function name. Okay.
So we can access the private also.
Yes, we can access private also on here.
So if we can access all the things, then why we do define in the access modifier differently?
Actually, so on here, just I check py
main.py
main.py. You can see hello welcome module, first, second, third. Okay. Then first welcome to my module, then first, second, third. We have pinned 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm not confusing on here. We have clear the name.
Yes.
Public function. This is a protected function, and this is a private function. Okay, so now you can see hello public protected private.
Yes, 3.
After that we have only public. Okay, from here
main.py.
Okay, only public on here. After that again whole module we can access, then on here we can access this thing.
If we can access the private also, then why would you define the private?
We
Keep
can
it the public.
Actually we are accessing. If you are not accessing on here, then you can remove on here. Actually we are accessing on here. This suppose you have created another class. Okay, inside the class you have completed the whole module. If you want to access the complete pages, private, protected, all things we can access. So through you can access on here. If not access that things, then according you can access. If you want to only access private, then you can on here private on public only, not access private. As a developer, as a requirement, this because developer is work on here. So this is a public. If you want not access private method in the another class, so don't assign on here. We can only public, and if you want to only protected, then only 2 things
But
on here.
if we see in the class that after outside the class, we cannot access the private function or private method with variables. So if we keep that same.
Yeah, this is I am creating. This is the module. We are access complete page, because this thing you can understand. Suppose that in the one page we have not do all things. Okay, so this is a module, not this is a class. Okay, this is a module. You can understand this is a module.
Okay. In the
Class is
module, we
different.
can access the private.
Yeah, but if you want to class inside the another class, you cannot access because this concept of oops. Okay, private modifier can access because same things I show you, and but you can access module in the another class, but class cannot modifier cannot access the one class to another class if it is private.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
So this is a on here. This is a all concept of the Python basic, advanced, and now we'll talk about the library. Library. Can you no? You can see my screen or maybe not complete.
I can see only the visual code.
Okay, okay. Now you can see it.
In the browser.
Excel. Okay. We have we will talk about the like these things I am discuss also on here module. Actually, you can completely understand the module. Inside the module, we have function, class, and variable, all things on there. Okay, this can be reused in another program. Suppose there ki same thing I'm again. Suppose you have 100 line of code or 100 line of code. Okay, so module you can understand only. You have code separate code and separate you can create the module, and suppose there were 10 module and you access in the 11 module, all 10 module access in the 11 module, then you can access, but it depends this modifier work only the class level. Module can import in any class in instead of writing everything from scratch, and we have this is models. We have built-in module and user-defined and external module. Okay, so this is we have three type of module. Built-in module like we have some library in the on here, like in the C sharp math or yes sys. Okay, random. This is some library. This is built-in module. Okay, this is a you can say module or library. This is a built-in. Okay, user-defined module just like I just create on here module, and if we can use in the I create the module and use the in the main.ts file. This is a user-defined module. Okay. Uh, on here we have created the my module and my module used in the main.ts file. And external module, this install from the just open on here again. Py pi p pi pp pi p. Okay, pi p .org. Okay, pyp.org. Suppose that this is a pyp package. Okay, this is a Python package manager. Find the install and publish Python package with the package Python package index. Okay. So suppose that we have searched on here NumPy or something if you want to search. Okay. So this is a Python package manager, just like a Node package manager (npm) in the, if you understand the JavaScript Angular, then on there and Node module. Okay, Node module npm Node package manager. Same things on here is a package manager, Python package manager. Same things in the in Angular. If any package need, you can install npm npm install package name. Correct.
Yes.
Same things on here. We have command on here, uh, pipe. Okay, okay, pipe. This on here we have some command in replace to npm. We have another command on here, but this is a same pipe Python package manager, same as a Node package manager. And on here multiple library you can see pipe, NumPy. This is a version. Okay, you can see on here. This is all library like you can download and you can use through the command. Just 1 second. Okay, so on here this is only this is from here you can download. Okay, so we have NumPy. We have click these things, then go on here and you can see numpy.org. Okay, this is documentation of these things. Import. Okay, and go to the inside the website numpy.org. This is a numpy install NumPy. Okay, this is a command. We can done this.
So in that Python, the library is only available in the PyPy.
Yeah, py py. Okay, this is you can say py. Okay, py.
There is no support from that, no link with the NuGet library.
This is a NuGet. You can understand this is a NuGet. No things on here.
I can assume
Yeah,
that it's
this
a
is
NuGet.
NuGet on the .NET. On NuGet on the .NET. And Angular Node module. Okay, Node package manager. On here, Python package manager.
PyPy.
Okay, there is a three things: .NET, Python, and Angular. Node package manager, Python package manager on in the .NET, NuGet package. Okay.
Okay.
All place is through the command CLI. So now we'll go to on here. Okay. So this is a module. Now.
So we just created my module is a user defined module, right?
Yeah. This is a user defined. Just I create on here my module and my module using the main.ts.
Yes.
Okay, built-in. Suppose that we have some random number math function. Okay, that is a built-in module. Suppose in the C# you have some
super you use in the super keyboard.
Yeah. This super is built-in in the Python already. But some if you this you can say built-in.
Okay.
This is a built-in module. Okay. Suppose math function. So this is a built-in and external module. Just I show you NumPy. Okay, from install from the Python package manager. It's called external module. That is external module.
When any other modules which we are using in that application from pyp.org, it's mean that it's an external module, right?
External module, correct.
Okay.
So we'll talk about the Python library. Library. You can see on here Python library. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. One is NumPy. Second is Pandas. Third is Matplotlib. And fourth is Pydantic. Pydantic. And fifth is Fast API. And also other this library we will use in the application. Okay, this is Pydantic and this is a Fast API. And also we have another, we can talk about the SQL Alchemy. SQL Alchemy. Alchemy. And one more is asynchronous input output. Asynchronous IO. Asynchronous input output. Okay, this is library we have. NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Pydantic, Fast API. Okay, asynchronous input output, SQL Alchemy. Okay, so we'll discuss about one by one only for the some theoretical. Actually, this is a NumPy. Actually, is stand for numerical Python. Numerical num means numerical. Py means Python. Okay, and NumPy is Python library used for with the array for working with the array. Okay, so like we have some calculation, scientific calculation, or we can lead some algebraic calculation. Okay, and some for multi-dimensional array we want to create the multi-dimensional array. So for that purpose we use the NumPy. And if you have question that key we have, this is array only. Okay, also we have array on the, we have tell you in the array in the Python. So why use this library, external library? Because already we have, you can see on the code. I tell you this the on here list. On here also this list, and through this list we can calculate array. All things on here. This is also array. On here we are no need to library, third party library. But why need NumPy on here? Actually, NumPy is faster, 50x faster than traditional Python library, traditional Python list. This list and NumPy library provide the list. NumPy provide the list is 50x faster than this list. Due to that reason, we use NumPy library.
Can you repeat? Can you repeat?
Yeah. Suppose this is a array. Okay.
Hmm.
This is a array like on here. We have two things on here. This is this array. One is a Python array. Okay. One is a Python array. Second is NumPy. NumPy provide also array. Okay. So this is a traditional array because this provide Python. This is a library. NumPy is a library. It also provide array. Why use NumPy? Because already we have Python array.
Yes.
Only we have it give the performance. It 50x faster than Python. Due to that reason, we use the NumPy array.
NumPy is faster than Python array.
Yes, NumPy is faster 50x. 50x.
How?
50x.
Okay.
Actually, this is a library. How to create on here. This is a depend on library how to create. Okay, but Python is a slower. This is a traditional, but it is a 50x fast. Suppose this is a 0x, then it is a 50x fast.
Okay.
50x fast.
So something. So NumPy is better managing the memory.
Yes,
That's why
it
it's
is
faster.
yeah, for the performance purpose and calculation or data structure and scientific calculation, algebraic and multidimensional. All for all this purpose, this is best NumPy, because actually on here we have work on the AI, data science. Okay, multiple things. So we need to on here we need to performance depend. If it is slow, then it is no matter on here. So now for that reason we use on here NumPy.
Okay.
Okay. So okay. And I will discuss only that. Okay. So Pandas is also a library. Okay.
Okay.
Pandas is also a Python library. If you want to some analysis, okay. If you want to some analysis or manipulate data, okay, and also is it performance is high. Suppose if you want to some want update data or analysis something, okay, then it faster than in Python. If you have some function in the Python, then it is fast. For that purpose, it also use. Suppose uh, we have suppose data. Okay, so on here we have some you have created on here some data on the page. Okay, we have rotating or reshaping some like circle array, all things on here. We have multiple images on here. Okay, inside the image we have some data. Okay, so if you want to rotate some image, if you want to reshape uh, some data set. Okay, so in that case Pandas is very fast. And
Okay.
inside this we will talk about also discuss on the slice. Okay, inside the Python slice index. Okay, this also used in the also available in the Pandas. And
Okay.
these things for that use purpose, that is on here Pandas using main purpose on rotating and reshaping for the any if I create the any image. Okay, any person image you have create, then inside the image we have multiple dimension rotating. Okay, inside the data set. Okay, so we want to rotate the data set. Inside behind that scene, we have used the pandas library. And matplotlib, this used for the data visualization. Suppose that you have 2D if you want to some graph like on here, like we have graph. Okay, just I create one. This is a x and y axis. Okay, and if you want to some on here, we have some graph. Okay, this things we want to create on here. Okay, suppose this is a graph. Okay, so this inside this graph for visualizing the data. Okay, for the visualizing the data, to then show the data, we need to array 2D plot of array. Okay, so like histogram, scalar plot, or bar chart, pie chart. Okay, multiple chart. So in the suppose that you have dashboard, or this is I give only example on here. This is a dashboard in the web application. Okay, on here we have pie chart, bar chart, plot. Okay, for that purpose in the Python, we use the matplotlib. Matplotlib for the that yeah, bar chart, pie chart. For plotting purpose, we can use that auto animation style axis, x-axis, y-axis. For that purpose, we use the matplotlib. Also, then we will talk about the Pydentic. Pydentic used for the data validation. If you want to some data validation, okay, and some type checking or JSON validation, okay, automatic data conversion. For that purpose, we use the Pydentic. Like suppose that you send the API, okay, you have created the API, and if you want to check some data validation, so through this Pydentic, you can check these things. First API is used same as a REST API. Okay, same things on the REST API. First is a same concept of REST, representation state transfer. Okay, you can understand the REST. This is a on the address, simple uniform interface representation.
I know that REST API.
Communication stateless, cacheable. So this first API accept is used. First API use the concept REST. Okay, same concept use first API, and this is easy to use, and also use the asynchronous pattern. It is used for the asynchronous pattern, and these things first API and asynchronous input output used for the if you want to suppose that key parallel you want to work. Okay, asynchronous input output. This library asynchronous input output. This suppose that key if you have suppose if you want to uh, if suppose you have synchronous means we have task in the threading. So then without threading, you can use the function you have created through function, and asynchronous is asynchronous. Then for that purpose, use the asynchronous input output library, async in IO. Means write a program that perform concurrent task without multiple thread, using multiple thread. Means normal Python function run sequence parallel work. Okay. These things on here. Sub SQL Alchemy used for the database, for the main purpose of SQL Alchemy for the ORM purpose. It is for the ORM purpose. Then use in the when you connect with the database, then you can use the this is um, toolkit. This used for the object or for the main purpose of or ORM. Okay, so on inside this we have SQL model. On here, model ORM plus data validation library for this Python in the SQL Alchemy, and this is used for the SQL Alchemy used for the with the work with the first API building the when we create the API in Python, then in that case we use the SQL Alchemy. This is summarization of Python library we will use in the application. This all library we will use in the application. Mostly this library will be used in the application in uh, uh, in in AI. Okay, Azure AI. When call the Azure function and okay, and manipulate any uh, audio related and uh, face verification, all things. For that we will use that library. So so now move to the library. Okay, so okay, till you have any confusion?
No.
Okay. Okay, you can revision this all things in the week test.
Yeah, will do.
And okay, now we continue in the next week. We'll continue the library and
Library.
create the API through the
Okay.
first API. Through the first API,
Okay.
we can create the API and how to data come
So
for the API.
one question in mind by that SQL letting is used for the DB connections.
Yes, we use the DB connection for the
Okay.
SQL Alchemy. For that purpose,
Okay.
library SQL Alchemy.
Calculate.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.